everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something very horrible to admit to all of you guys, and it's honestly so bad. I have been in the worst reading slump of my entire life, and before you all go, oh, I bet it's not that bad, I bet she's read over 50 books this year. No, let me show you how many books I've read this year. It's not even that 2 books is nothing, because I think it's great to even just read 1 book a year. But from my standards on how much I usually read in a year, this is concerning. So today I'm trying to find 3 books that sound super interesting to me. And hopefully they'll be so intense and addictive that I will finish them in 1 sitting. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. If you're also in a reading slump, I get you, I understand you. But soldiers, we can do this. We will win this war against our biggest enemy, the reading slump. This feels so weird. I haven't been in this chair in months. When I was thinking about what book I wanted to read first, I right away knew which book it was going to be. Drum roll, please. The Reappearance of Rachel Price. So this book is about 18-year-old Belle, whose mom disappeared 16 years ago, and she was the only witness to the disappearance. And then the plot thickens, because now in the present, 16 years after her mom disappeared, they're making a documentary about her, and then suddenly, her mom shows up again. What the heck? What do you mean? Where was she for the past 16 years? There's so many secrets, so many mysteries, so many, hopefully, le gasp moments. So that's all I really have to say, so let's get started with crackety-dacketing the spine. Music to my ears. I obviously have a giant cup of tea with me. Can this even be a thriller reading vlog without me having a giant cup of tea while reading the tea? No. What do you think happened to your mother? Gee, I don't know. I was 2 years old. What do you mean? I mean, come on. How could your life not be full of haunted things when your name is Annabelle? You were named after a doll. Boring. That's definitely not what happened. I already hate this character. Oh my god, zip your mouth! You know what people say, oh, there's no such thing as dumb questions? This is a dumb question. Okay, we're just info dumping right now. I'm trying to digest all this information that's being thrown at me. What? That is scary. Wait, I feel like I'm gonna cry in this book. But honestly, you know what this feels like? Allison's disappearance in Pretty Little Liars. Okay. Another clue. Guys, I think I'm a bad detective because there's so many hints already and I don't know what to do with them. Oh my gosh. That is literally State Meadows. He just faked his identity and became another person. I don't know how thinking works anymore. I don't think anything could ever be logical because what? What are we supposed to do with this information? What? Nothing you're saying is making sense to me. Giant question mark is being drawn into the book. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Okay, so I just reached page 112. And this book is so far pretty easy to read. I'm going through this pretty fast. There are so many clues, so many little riddles and little mistakes that I have to pay attention to. I also think that Holly Jackson is the type of author to include a lot of hints in books that we don't even realize are supposed to be hints. But when then the final mystery is revealed, we realize, oh my gosh, that was all foreshadowing. And so I'm really trying to catch all the double meanings, but I think I'm doing very bad. I think Belle's reactions to a lot of things make a lot of sense because of the past trauma she's been through. And her questioning and more mistrusting personality really adds to the story because she's obviously becoming her own small detective, and I really like that. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say so far. So let's just continue reading. Oh, that's creepy. No. No. Is this a horror book? Because it seems like it. This is me to this character. Why are you like this? What does this mean? You can't just drop something like this and don't give me the rest of the details. Excuse me? Why did you drop that just passing by? That should be a crucial thing. I also just reached chapter 26, so let me give you all a little bit of an update. Do I have an update for all of you about a theory? Obviously not. Also, what I really love so far about this book is that none of the scenes feel like filler scenes. They all seem relevant. This is definitely the perfect book to get out of a reading slump because nothing feels boring. Everything is either happy, sad, or totally angry. And so your brain is never slowing down. I'm just a little terrified that this book is not going to stay a 4-star because what type of secrets are going to be revealed? Is it going to be too out of this world that it sounds unbelievable again? Or is it going to be just perfect? We'll see. Let's continue reading. Oh my god, just give her the information. Why are you so secretive? Don't be in her way. Be on her side. Okay, stop. Something's happening here. There's so many thoughts jumbled in my head, but there's like no coherent answer for any of them. Oh my gosh! This is it! This is the answer! I know it is! This book is taking a turn into a direction I didn't think was possible, and I'm very impressed. What? Whoa. Whoa! I need to take a breather. I did not expect this. That is so scary. Why are we not running away? All logic has been thrown out of the window. That is so creepy! The way this chapter just ended, I know everything is going to be revealed now. We need to buckle in, everyone. So that's fun. I don't know how I feel about the last 100 pages. So it was obviously very shocking and very good. Don't get me wrong. But we have been talking about so many different theories now, and I feel like we have not gotten anywhere. And I'm terrified that this is going to be a reveal dump now, and I don't really like it that much. I like getting like clues every now and then and reveals as well. Overall, I still think the writing is very interesting. It's very fast-paced still. It never slows down. There's never a moment to catch a breather. It might be a little too fast-paced, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just continue reading. We've been at this for over 3 hours now, and I don't want to put this book down. Are we ready? Because I don't think we are. I will actually cry. I think I just caught something. Oh my god, I definitely just caught something. Oh my god, no! The world is flat, everyone. Nothing is making sense. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm scared to turn over the page. What the heck? I need a calming tea. This is so intense right now. I am so worried for myself because why am I reading this? Oh my god, I can't. I'm looking at the world in a different way now. What? Whoa! Oh my god, yep, everything is gonna go wrong. Nothing is gonna go correctly. What? I will cry. Oh no, that's so sad. Oh my god. Okay, calm down, Madita. Oh my god. I'm just so baffled right now. I don't even have words to form my thoughts. I just reached the last page. What? I didn't even notice. Oh my gosh. That is such a great last sentence! But it's so sad. Why is it over? I just finished my first book, aka my third book of this year. Shocking, I know. I think my final rating for this book is going to be 3.5 stars, maybe 4, but I'm more leaning to 3.5 stars. Basically, in the last 100 pages, a lot of things happened. 1, everything was revealed. 2, some of the actions of these characters make little sense, especially on like an emotional level. Basically, we got to know these characters for the past 300 pages, so we know what they are like. And I know character development is a thing, and that's important for stories and characters change, but to this extent, I don't think so. And maybe if those scenes were 200 pages long, it would make more sense, aka at the beginning of those 200 pages, there's the problem with the choices, and at the end of those 200 pages, they actually choose. But the way that was happening in one page, that just doesn't seem realistic to me. But still, I really like the writing in this book. I like the hidden messages, the foreshadowing. I love all of the stylistic devices that Holly Jackson uses because it's so unclear to what is foreshadowing and what is not. And yeah, now in the end, I realized so many sentences that Belle or other characters said were foreshadowing, and I love that. This is honestly a very solid YA thriller, and if you are trying to get into thrillers, I think this would be a good choice just because A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is very long. It's 3 books. but this is just one. And it's definitely a very intense thriller. I am so impressed with myself for finishing this book in one day. Wow. I think I started reading at like around 9:30, so it took me 5 hours to finish this book, and that's amazing. With Out on a Limb and Unsteady, I took so many TikTok breaks in between, so this is the first time I really sat down again in a while, in a year, to read a full book. Ugh, I definitely think it's you guys with the camera. It's all because of you. So yeah, that's the end of book one. I want to read 3 books in this Getting Out of a Slump reading vlog, just because I feel like 3 is a good number. So I'll see you all when I start reading my second book. Welcome back to day 2 of this reading vlog. I'm currently outside because it's very hot, and Vanessa's actually behind the camera tanning. She's not saying hello back, but that's okay. Today's book is going to be Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, and this is her newest release, and it looks so summery and so good, so I'm going to have to try to read this book, and I'm so excited for it. So this book's about Emma and Justin, and both of them have this curse that's apparently unbreakable. Basically what happens is whenever Emma and Justin are in a relationship and they break up with their lover, their exes find their soulmates right after. So they kind of cause their exes to find their soulmates, but they themselves can never find their own soulmate. And after Justin makes this Reddit post about his curse, Emma actually finds him because they have the same curse, and they decide to connect. They have a theory, and that is that when Emma and Justin start dating and then break up, that both of them will find their soulmates after and cancel out each other's curses. But that's of course not the only plotline. Emma also has a toxic mom, and Justin has to assume guardianship of his 3 younger siblings, so they have to tackle their own family trauma and issues while also dealing with this kind of fake relationship that they have going on. Let's get started. I'm so excited for this, and I'll see you after. Oh mein Gott, hier sind so viele Mücken! Okay, I'm sorry everyone, I had to move out of the sun. I was getting attacked by mosquitoes at every freaking part of my body, and I feel like I'm now one big giant mosquito bite, and I don't like the feeling. But at least I got to page 100 of this book! So far, I absolutely love this book. Honestly, I didn't expect it, but the chemistry and tension between these 2 main characters seems so natural and so realistic. I absolutely love it. I've been giggling so much, it's not even funny anymore. I also just think that in general, every single character is funny, well, except for the few that I absolutely hate. But I have a tiny fear that I might cry reading this book because we have now figured out their current situations in life, but we also talked about their trauma and everything that happened in the past, and you know what? I feel like this will come up again and I will bawl my eyes out, and I don't think I'm ready for that, just because I don't like crying. And even though that fear is honestly really big, I'm still so excited to see how these characters will develop, and I just want Justin and Emma to be happy in a relationship and get married and, I don't know, move to Mars. So let's continue reading! Oh. You know when you have that gut feeling that something will go wrong? I'm having that gut feeling right now because something will go wrong. No one ever wants to see that. Yes, thank you. This is the message we all need in our life. This right here, quoted on a wall. Bam. I love them. They are so cute. I have to read this out. It's not even a spoiler, but I just think that it's so funny that she's lying to herself. I was laughing. I don't have trauma. Did we miss the part of you having a toxic mother, or... These quotes are so good! Hobby Lobby needs to get going and make a little bit of a partnership dealership with Abby, because all of these need to be on little cute wooden boards that you can hang in your bathroom with like flowers. She needs a hug, and someone needs to make a border around her to protect her. This is what I call character development on another level. AA+. I love female friendships. This is so good. And so sad. Why, Abby, are you giving your characters so much trauma that they actually cannot survive? Why don't you write happy books? Look at this cover. This is supposed to be a happy, summer, lovely romance. It's dark. Okay, that was so cute actually, the last chapter. Oh my god, I believe in love. I believe in romance. But let me give you all an update. First and foremost, before I say anything else, F you, Emma's mom. No one likes you. Second, everyone who ever likes Justin's younger siblings because they're so cute, it's not even possible. Pushing the characters aside and focusing on the plot, I really, really like Justin's character development in this book. I think he's going through this eye-opening time in his life, and I really like it. It's like he developed 2 more eyes and now he's seeing the world clearly, or maybe he's wearing glasses. One of the 2 things, but I love it. On the other hand, I don't really like the pacing of this book right now. It's going very, very fast, especially in the romance area. And I just wish it could slow down a little bit because we still have 200 pages left. Why are we in such a hurry to get to this point in the book? I think we could be a little slower. But overall, I still really love this book. Honestly, it's like a 4-star right now, which is very impressive. I did not expect this at all. And so I'm very excited to see how the rest of the book will go. That's a lie, actually. I'm very scared to see how the rest of the book will go, but I'll read it anyways. So let's continue. I've never seen 2 people be more in love than these 2 people. Stop! I love the siblings! They're everything I want in life. I think something is about to happen. My heart is beating out of my chest. I love them so much. They're so cute. This book is breaking me into so many different million parts, small pieces. I'm being shattered. Someone print this out and hang this on their walls. This book has my heart and all my love. I just reached chapter 36, so I'll give you a little bit of a review of the past 100 pages. This book is still a solid 4-star read, which is so impressive, and I'm so excited to see the last 100 pages because maybe it'll get to a 5-star. I don't know, I'm scared and excited. But honestly, I just love them. Emma and Justin deserve all the happiness in the world, and they should never have anything bad happen to them ever again because, no, you just need to be happy. I honestly feel so bad for Emma, and I just want to cry for her when I think about her because she's such a kind soul and amazing person, but still people use her and take advantage of her kindness, and it just makes me so sad because no one deserves that, and especially not her. And oh my god, I hate her mom. And honestly, I don't really care about the pace right now because all I can think about is you're happy, but I'm so terrified and scared of the future because as far as I'm aware now, and as far as I know Abby now, because we're like on a friendship level now just by me reading half of her book, I fear and I can predict that something really horrible is about to happen. And I'm not buckled in, I'm not ready, I don't have tissues, I don't have anything. So this will be a hard ride and I probably will crash. Let's continue. OMG, we're in a new location. Yay! I'm sorry guys, I couldn't do it anymore. It was getting so hot outside, I had to go inside. Honestly, I have more back sweat than a dad on a Disney trip, and I didn't even think that was possible. I feel butterflies in my stomach. The butterflies were just removed, it just got sad again. This is the quote. This is the quote of the book. Nothing will top this quote. Nothing has been better so far than this quote. This quote will be tattooed on my body tomorrow. I knew it. I knew this book was too happy. I knew my happiness had to be destroyed. I did not expect this. I mean, there was a little bit of foreshadowing, but oh my gosh, no. I will be DNFing this book now. Oh my god. I am shocked into silence. I mean, half of this I could have predicted, but the other half, there is no way I could have thought this was coming. Oh, I have to keep it together. This is not okay. Breathe, Madita. Just breathe. Oh my god. Ooh, my eyes are burning. Ow, ow. Oh my god, that actually hurts. What the fuck? Oh my god, I feel so bad for Emma. Oh, that is... No, don't think this way. I can't see. The sunscreen is melting into my eyes. It was the death of the last innocent, naive version of myself. I can't handle that. I can't deal with this. Oh, I can't see. Stop it. But I do need it on a poster. That was such a sad but also like happy ending, but I can't feel the happiness because I'm still so sad. Thank you, Abby. I am honestly so impressed by this book, and I'm now gonna have to read every single book by Abby because wow, this was amazing. Right now, this book for me is like a 4.5, I think. I love Emma. Oh my gosh, she's one of my new favorite characters. She is so emotionally damaged. She has so much trauma in her past, but she's also so mature and she understands. She's so precious. I love her. And then there's Justin, who's also this amazing big brother to his siblings. He's so kind and loving and funny, and I feel like him and Emma fit together like puzzle pieces. They both complement each other so well in like their humor, for example. But yeah, plot-wise, the story developed beautifully. I really like the writing of Abby Jimenez. It's so catchy because I didn't feel like putting the book down at all, which is so impressive because yet again, I wasn't a reading slump, so this was perfect. I just feel like so many of the passages were meant for the readers and not for the book specifically or for the storyline, and I really like that, and it made me so emotional. So yeah, if you want to read an emotional summer love story that focuses on mental health, healing, and family, this is your book. This is your vibe. But just be prepared to bring tissues. But yeah, this was so much fun, so see you whenever I read the next book. Hey everyone, and welcome back to part 3 and the last book. Today, the weather is not really nice. It's cloudy out. It was raining all day. And also, my mind is pretty cloudy. I was crying all day, so ignore my red eyes. Depression is real. Moving all that aside, I'm very excited to finally read my third book, and that is going to be Savage Lands! This is, I think, a 6 or 7 book fantasy series, and it honestly sounds very good. It plays in Budapest. There's a part of the city that is owned by fairies. There's a part of the city that's owned by humans. There's a giant prison for all the worst criminals. And our main character, Brexley, lived a very privileged life on the human side of Budapest. For some reason, now gets put into this prison with all these criminals, and she has to defend herself against evil people, and someone has to survive. Honestly, that sounds so good and so dangerous at the same time, but obviously that's not enough. No, there's also romance. In this prison, the House of Death, she meets a sexy, vicious legend named Warwick Farkas. And apparently it's a game of life and death, and it's going to be dangerous, and I'm excited for this. So let's actually just get started with reading. That was a nice sound. Did you hear that? Wow. You know what I cannot stop thinking about? Do you guys remember Triss's scream in Divergent? Jump. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm hearing, and I know exactly what I'm seeing right now. Shut up right now. I knew I was different from most girls around here. I mean, is he lying? I don't think so. You know what I just thought of? Oh my god, I will never be able to unsee this now. Whenever I hear the name Warwick Farkas, I think about Lord Farquaad. I cannot unsee the black bob and the red outfit now anymore. This is a Lord Farquaad fanfic, not about Jason Momoa. Why are you like this? Who are you? You! What gives you the privilege to think you can talk this way? I know, a grin drew up his lips. You'd rather be in workout clothes and tossing someone's ass onto the mat, making them cry. It's because she's wearing a nice, pretty gown for a ball. The item? Are you talking about a human? What? Ew! No! What? Why would you do that? Have you not learned anything ever in your entire life? I tasted a little bit. What? A blue powder. And you're gonna put it on your tongue. Yes, logic. Oh, okay, it's actually getting dangerous now, and I still like her, so I hope she survives. Okay, wait, I actually didn't think about this before, but this fairy's name is Connor. Like, what type of magical name is Connor? You could also just call them, like, Trevor. Okay, in all seriousness, though, the prison does sound very scary. Another good name for a shapeshifter, Xander! Xander! Okay, so just reached chapter 10, page 102. So let me give you a little update. Okay, honestly, the world is very scary and dark. I really like the description of the prison. It feels very real. I can very much imagine in my head how dark and gruesome Budapest is during this time or in this world. On the other hand, I don't really like any of the characters at the moment. First of all, Brexley, the main character, is just very much bad girl, different, not like other girls. I like fighting, I have black hair, I am emo. And I don't really like that. It's just so over-described. It's too much. I get it. We got it on the first chapter that she's different. But I do see the potential in her character development. And I can also see that maybe it's just all a front and that she's actually completely different and that it's just like a cover up to save herself. Right now, this book would be character-wise a 2-star, but because of the plot and the expectations I have, it's still at a 3. We'll see how this goes. I first have to eat dinner though, and then I'll come back to continue reading, so. So it is the next day and you just saw me read page 100 to 200 and oh my gosh, I have to read some quotes to you all. This part of the video has now turned into a full spoiler review because I cannot believe these sentences. I'm actually shocked. So let me read to you some of them. Okay, so the first scene is in the cafeteria, and this is where Brex gets introduced to all the different groups and the colors that people wear depending on what type of magical creature they are. Basically, now we get a description of him out of her point of view, and let me just read this to you. With one foot on a bench seat, he leaned against the wall, his arm draped over his knee, a king watching over his domain, taking everything in. Alpha, brutal, raw, dangerous, terrifying, sensual. Yes. I am not able to like Lord Farquaad in this book, but it gets even better. On the next page, she goes, intensity, power, dominance, and violence danced around him as if they were the only things daring to be near him. And then his gaze meets hers, and the world stops. And you know what else happens? She gets turned on. What? And now we get one of my favorite quotes. By looking at me, Warwick had marked me. Yes, dogs, pissing circles around you. I don't really understand how eye contact is supposed to be this powerful. Like, do I own you now? What? And then we get to the scene that actually is the reason why I don't like her. Basically what happened is she was in this close part of the prison and missed part of her work while being there. And usually you get punishment for not completing your work. So a friend, a nice person, says, oh, sorry, she actually did her stuff. I just put it on my table by accident. It's my mistake. The prison guard now proceeds to hurt her as a punishment for lying and not saying this before. And then the prison guard tells Brex that she has to continue doing it. And so she does it and she's like resilient. She doesn't want to do it. But then she starts and then she says this. I snarled at him because somewhere deep down, I could feel the energy of my act. Life and death, I liked it. I actually hate you. And yeah, those were the 100 pages. What I can say is I really don't like her. She's so unlikable. But I do, however, have 2 people on my I like them list. And on another positive note, I actually do enjoy the plot line and I actually want to continue reading because it's pretty interesting. I want to see what's happening in the Savage Lands. So let's just continue reading, honestly. I'm on chapter 18. Like, at the same time, I feel so bad for Brex in her situation because this seems so scary and I just want to rescue her. But why are you so mean and stubborn at the same time? Wait. I might have found a third person that I like. Ah! Ew! Another person on my hatred list. Oh my gosh. Ew! Get away from me! I like you! What? I like him! He's actually so cute. I did not expect that at all. This changes like everything basically. I'm scared. Huh? Question mark. It says craning his neck down, but all I'm imagining is Lord Farquaad, so he's tiny and looking up to her. Oh my god, yet again. Time and place. She's currently having a panic crying attack in the shower after one of her teammates. And then he's crouching down in front of her to, comfort her. And then she says this about him crouching down. His enormous physique crouched in front of me. My gaze not able to avoid his massive... I don't understand. Oh, like, what? Ah! This book is giving me anger issues! Ooh. Okay, so actually now I think it's gonna get dangerous. No, there's no way. There is no way you're actually reacting like this in this situation. Is he just 24/7 Like, what is actually going on? Ew! What do you mean? Boom! That's what my brain just did. I just reached chapter 25. Let me give you all an update. Plot-wise, yet again, the fighting was great. The games were intense and dark and horrifying. On the other hand, the romance is non-existent. The actual characters are not for me at all, except for Xander! On top of that, I don't understand why we're not focusing on the problem in Budapest. Since Budapest is separated between the human world and the fairy world, there's a part where people live that are half human, half fairy, and that's called Savage Lands. And I don't understand why we're not focusing more on it. The book is called Savage Lands. This book has gone down to a 2-star. Let's continue. Yet again, why? We're currently hiding from people trying to hunt us down, and then it says here, I was not safe with him, especially given the way my body reacted to his. His cut through his thin pants, burning into my stomach. Yeah. Ew! Why is he the love interest? Like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna read this again. Spoiler, why do you talk? So she's about to change, so she wants him to leave. So then he complains again, and then he says, plus, I've already seen you naked, princess. Nothing special. Far too bony for me. Screw you! Why are you the love interest? What? Is this what I think it is? I did not see that coming. Okay, but like, what is in there? I want to know. This is the part of the story I want to know about. Out will come the very monster the House of Death created. That was a great last sentence. And now I'm finally done with Savage Lands! I'm gonna be giving this book a whopping 1 to 1.5 stars because I cannot believe that this book took such a bad turn. I'm honestly so mad that I didn't like this story because the plotline sounds actually so intriguing and good. I love stories where like the fairy world breaches the human world and there's like a fight between the two. But this book was ruined for me because of how Brex reacted to Lord Farquaad in dangerous situations. So yeah, let's talk about the characters. Brexley, aka Brex. You are very unlikable. In the beginning, I thought Brexley was this very hurt girl who just is very protective of herself, especially because she was recently orphaned. And I was really excited to see how her character would grow. But when you read her thoughts and see what she does in prison, it makes you realize that maybe she isn't actually that good of a person. And on top of that, the 3 characters that I actually did like are not present as much as I wanted them to be. I don't think I even have to talk about the romance in this book. I didn't like it. I don't like how it developed. I did not like how it started. The only lover I liked has been abandoned, which is making me mad and sad. And also, I am so sad that we didn't find out more about this world. In the beginning of the book, there are these pills mentioned that have like a blue powder. Where are they? Why are we not mentioning them again? Where is the plot going? And yes, I get the series is 6 books long, but I wish there was like a leading plot line throughout all the books. You know, oh, they found the pills in the beginning. What is happening in the Savage Lands? Since that's the title of the book. And maybe that plot line could have continued throughout the entire book into the rest of the series. And I know this is very negative, but this is gonna have to be my end of my getting out of my reading slump vlog. And honestly, I'm really proud of myself. I read 3 books. I think I did pretty well. The camera is definitely helping me getting back into reading, and I want to keep up the pace, so I'm gonna try to read for 24 hours this weekend. Yep. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed today's reading vlog video, and if you did, you can give a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content and other videos, you can subscribe. Let me know if you want to see other types of reading vlogs and if you want me to film them in a different style, because I usually always make comments and I know that other people usually do it with music. So let me know if you want to see it in a different version. Yeah, I hope you're all having a great day, evening, nighttime, morning, whatever time zone you're in. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Go read a book. And I think you should all read Just for the Summer or The Reappearance of Rachel Price. I'm really happy that I finally filmed a reading vlog again after I think 8 months. It's kind of crazy, but you know, even though I do this, I still struggle sitting in front of the camera. That's an issue I have to address with my therapist. So yeah, please take care of yourself, prioritize your mental health. Have a great day, happy reading, and see you next time.